Good evening, everybody. We're set to get started here. As if you were watching earlier, we had the Valor Eagle RC team skate to a 5-2 victory over the RC Regis Raiders. We're seeing the JV matchup here now. Warm-ups are completed, and we will be underway momentarily. We have lots of folks pulling double duty tonight. We'll be lining up 7 defensemen and 10 forwards as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 folks that played earlier and are now playing JV. So we'll be juggling lines around. I'll do my best to call out the names to make sure everyone's aware of who's out there at all times. We're going to start with Fisher's line, which
no idea.
I got messages that it was working. And it cut out. Don't be sorry. Is there something that I could do to like try to?
No. I mean, I had to. Earlier I tried to restart my computer, but then I couldn't. Yeah, PDF, and I had to do I had to do it either or, so it would be a kind of a folder drop out, file on the computer, but at least it's not critical. Well, not really. They're still out there.
Those guys,
Cam. It's good now.
Okay, so we've been informed that headset's not working and the microphone's working. If you could hear background noise earlier, I'll get back to the noise shortly, but just for some explanation. There's a microphone in the camera, so even though there was announcing happening all period, you apparently couldn't hear it. Regardless, Valor's just killing their third penalty here. It's 14:20 left in the second period. We started as you've been watching, keeping track. Valor is up 3-2. They have a 3-0 lead. Valor scored a couple goals as Valor was down 5-on-3 and then 5-on-4. We just put a couple in, so the score is 3-2 as the second period started. About 14 minutes left. Puck goes down. Fisher tries to dump it around, misses it, but O'Donnell's there. And now he's going to try to hand it up the boards. That gets picked off. Regis now is going to try to step up, but Gabe is there. He flips it up, but not out. Regis now has the top of the circle, going to fire a shot, gets deflected. And it's still in play, but where's the puck? Looks like he got stuck up in Foy's mask. He's got to take his helmet off to get the puck out. I'm not sure how it got in there, but he's certainly keeping his eye on the puck, I guess you could say. Yeah. All right, so we got Bremer out there. But Sutter and Canapari with him. We said we've got 10 forwards out here, so lines are certainly being juggled. Im gets a puck up as he's out there. Coffee on the blue line. Back to the red line. He just goes D to D. They're going to dump it down. Brett plays it. Im's going to bank it off the boards. Not out. It does get out. Sutter now at the puck. He's going to try to bank it up. Gets picked off. Kane's back there with a man on. He's going to try to go around the net. Can't do it. Puck is loose. Bremer's back there. He's going to feed up the boards to Sutter. Sutter carrying up. He tries to throw it in the middle. Gets picked off, but Bremer's there to pick it up. Defenseman goes down. Crossing the blue line. Leave it to Canapari. Canapari throws it down low to Bremer. Bremer to Sutter. Sutter backhands it in front of the net. Gordon gets a pad on it. Im decides to throw it down deep. Bremer now behind the net. Skates up to the hash. Circles back. He's got Canapari. Pushes it outside him, but Coffey's pinching. He backs it down. We try to cycle it here, but Regis picks it up and tries to throw it up. Coffey's there to keep it in at the far hash. And we'll battle in the corner. Canapari's going to throw it around the near boards here. Im steps up. He takes a hit from behind. Ref puts his arm up. That's a penalty for sure all day. He's okay, but Regis saw the number. Should have laid off. Didn't. Hits him from behind. And Valor will take man advantage here with 12:30 left in the second period. It's 3-2. For your Valor Eagles. Face-off will be to the left of the Regis goalie as we get Fisher, Canapari, Bevan, Deep, and O'Donnell will man the blue line. It'd be nice to get one in here and get back to at least a two-goalie. O'Donnell gets it over to Deep. Deep stick handles, throw it down low to Bevan. Bevan's going to circle in the corner, come up to the hash. To the cycle. Cycles it down to Fisher. Fisher looks in front, give and go to Bevan. This is gets deflected. The puck is loose, and Bevan gets a stick on it, chips it in, and picks out Valor's fourth goal and Bevan's second of the day with 12:12 left. It's a power play goal by your Valor Eagles. And a nice one here as we will not see the replay. I don't know if you can see it or not, but give and go from the corner, Bevan to Fisher. Fisher back out, bounces around a little bit. Bevan gets the stick on and pokes it home. Canapari comes out with Purchase. I'm thinking it's Tarbert on the far side. Got Stanley out there with King. Stanley now back, hands it over to King. King looks up, tries to hit Tarbert. That gets chipped away. Ice is waved off as Tarbert's going to be the first one in. Gets a stick on here, but Regis going to stick handle up and out. Regis is across the red line, gets into the zone, and look the middle fans on it. And it gets thrown up and away in the middle, turnover in the middle of the ice. We had possession for a second there. Gonna bump it up, and that goes back. Tarbert's there, can't get a stick on it. He just throws it around. That Purchase is here. He's going to backhand it back to the defense. Going to throw it up again, and that finally gets out. Canapari now he tips it over to Tarbert. Tarbert down that left side. He's going to fire a shot, and goalie makes a save. That Purchase driving to the net there. Puck gets deflected to the corner. King dumps it in, not far enough though. As Regis going to get up and get it out. Good job by Stanley to come over, but he leaves it for a Regis player. It gets picked off by King. King now carrying the puck up across the red line. He's going to hit Tarbert on the left side. He's got Purchase in the slot. Looking for him. Gets it to him. Purchase fires the shot. Good kick save by the goaltender. What a look. As Tarbert carries a puck down low and feeds Purchase coming down Main Street. Purchase gets all of it, but the Regis goalie gets a leg on it. And with a nice save, keeps it a 2-goal deficit with 10:54 in the second. Can't wait to hear about that one later. Top corner wide open. Bremer now steps in. He's got Sutter out there and Baird. But O'Donnell and Barone back in the point. O'Donnell now spins, going to make a move here. He's looking to attack, goes through his man, shakes off a check. He's got it down in the corner. He's got a man on him, spins. Come back to the point, throws it in front. Just behind Sutter. Barone steps up. He's going to put it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Bremer now with a couple of good moves. He throws it back around to Baird. Baird blows a tire, falls in the corner. Regis going to throw it all the way down. And that gets deflected a bit, so will not be icing. As Barone's the back that actually is icing. So even though Regis touched it, it was prior to the red line. And got a whistle here, face off to the right of the Regis goalie. 10:16 remains in the second period. 4-2 Valor. Fisher's line is going to step on with Coffey and Foy. Drop. Well, Fisher has it, plays it to himself. Oh, he gets tripped up, no call. Almost got a shot from the ice. Deep behind the net, cycles with Bevan. Deep now, looking in front, gets it to Fisher. Fisher gets the stick on it, but chips it wide past the post there. Back up to the blue line. Good job by Foy keeping it in. Actually squeaks up, but Bevan's there. Deep now. He's going to throw it down. Fisher on the chase. Regis goalie plays it behind the net, and Fisher's there, gets the stick on. He's going to be the first one to it. He's having a game. He spins, got some time. Looking in front, needs some movement. Makes a move around one man, gets it back to Coffey. Coffey's going to cycle down low. He's going to leave it for Bevan. Bevan at the hash. Good puck movement here as we go back down low to Fisher. Fisher tries to throw it up front. That gets deflected. Regis is going to try to backhand it up. Bevan's there to pinch it in. Fisher now in the corner. Tries to make that same move. The defenseman picks up on that time, throws the body. But Bevan's there to pick up the loose change behind the net. Going to throw it in front, but good pressure by Regis here as they're not letting that puck get through. Regis keeps it in, back to Fisher behind the net with some time. Makes that move, tries to throw it in front to Coffey. Really good idea, but there was another Regis player there. Purchase now is going to get the puck back into his zone. He backhands it over to Foy. Foy's going to spin. He's going to feed it back to Coffey. Coffey avoids the check, crosses the red line. He's got some speed into the zone. He's going to look to shoot. No, decides to hold on it. Sneaks around one man. Takes a check as the puck goes off of his stick. Regis has it, going to throw it all the way down the ice. That's going to go all the way down for probably. Oh no, the forward does get it. As he offsets the ice in there as he gets the stick on before he hits the goal line. Canapari's with it. He's going to try to make the move. He takes the checks and backhand up the boards. He ends up with it again as we get a 2-on-2 on the far side. Im now, the man on him, spins, buys some time. Looking far side, Purchase now with the 2 men on him. He spins. He's going to throw up the middle to hit Im. Good give and go there as Canapari's going to pick it up. He's going to wait, make sure no one's offside, loses the puck, and we're going to get a penalty here as Im, I guess he's going to call it a slash. Relatively weak, but he did hit him with his stick, and he knows it. Goes straight to the bench. No complaining, no whining, no palms in the air. And we'll see Valor go down 5-on-4 here. 8:06 left in the second period. Tarbert and Bremer will be the forwards. Looks like King and Stanley. the D pairing up here is. Oh, Regis picks up the puck. It's like, wow, Valor won that draw, but did not hold her man off the draw. Regis player escapes, ends up picking the puck and flips it up underneath the crossbar. It's a good shot from that angle. Tough for Rhett there, but sneaks over his shoulder, and that is another power play goal. A lot of power play goals this game. We're now 4-3 with 8:02 left in the second, about halfway through. And so we'll keep that same 4 out there, but Joseph's going to hit the ice. So that penalty obviously now over. And we just scored that. So that was one back to Stanley. He misplays it. And he was able to chip it up, and no, we're just going to get it towards the net. Getting back in the corner. He's going to throw it up, and he just picks that off. Stanley now behind the net with a second. He's going to try to feed it up the wing. He does to Joseph. Joseph throws in the middle. Dummer's there to steal it for Regis players. He's going to chip it in. Sutter now in the corner. He wins that battle. He's got some time. He's looking for someone. Top of the circle. He's going to find King. King's going to try to shoot it. Fans on it completely. And Regis throws it all the way down the ice. It's 3 or 4 fans on it that shift, I think. A little sloppy here. I don't know if it's the ice or not, but we're halfway through, and that's an icing. We're going to face off the Regis zone. 7:19 remaining in the second period as Fisher's line steps out. Barone and O'Donnell. Regis wins that draw. They're going to go behind the net. And up the board, chips out to the curling centerman. Regis gets it outside and throws it in. The Barone's there. He's going to bank off the boards to Bevan. Bevan throws it up to Fisher. Fisher's got to kick it down, but ends up with possession. He's going to dump it the far side. Deep is there. He's going to try to backhand it. Regis is there to knock away, but O'Donnell steps up to pick it up. O'Donnell now how to get toward net. Gets a stick from a Regis player, knock away, but in his possession. Bevan now in the corner. He's going to cycle back to Fisher. Fisher gets that taken off his stick. Regis now has a puck. They're going to throw it far side. O'Donnell with a great stick. Picks out of the midair. He's going to cross the blue line here. The far side. He's got it behind the net. Still with possession. Looking in front. Tries to throw it over to Barone, but that gets kicked away. Fisher there in the corner. He fights off a check. Fights off 2 check. Bevan now behind the net. He's going to look in front. He's got Deep there for a second. Skates up the boards, cycles with Deep down the corner. Deep throws a backhand. Oh, Bevan had it. It's in his skates. Couldn't kick it to his stick as Regis picks it up and skates it out. This is all Valor here for the last 10 minutes of this period. It's the only time the puck has been in Valor zones and Regis is able to ice it. Boy now with the puck. He tries to feed up. That gets turned over. Regis now is going to skate into the corner. Foy with a good check. Puck squirts out. Barone's going to pick it up. He throws it up the middle, and Regis is going to pick it up, but that gets deflected. Loose puck here. That gets thrown up, and Fisher tries to throw it out. Gets hit down, but Bevan gets it. He throws it down. And they're going to get a line change here, which is much needed. 5:45 left, and Regis with a stretch pass across the red line and into the blue line. Coffey's back there to disrupt it. They try to pass, does not connect. Coffey now ends up going to skate it out. If the zone crosses the blue line, he's going to hit the red line with some speed. He's got some help. He's going to throw it on net just wide. There's Tarbert now in the corner. It gets picked off by Regis. Regis is going to try to backhand it up, not out, excuse me, but Im picks it up. He's going to carry it and dump it down deep. And Regis will get it behind. That is Im with his speed, gets a stick on it. Regis in their corner. They're going to look up, purchase with some pressure. That goes out of the zone to Canapari. Canapari feeds up the board. No one there except for a Regis player. They decide to try to skate it up, but that gets picked off. Tarbert there for a second. Back to Im. So up to purchase, leaving the zone. He's got Canapari. Hits Canapari. Can't quite pick up the passes. He's bouncing a bit. And in the corner, Regis is going to maintain possession. Purchase with good check. That gets turned over. Now he has the puck at the top of the circle. He's going to look down low to Canapari. Canapari's got a tough angle shot, but fires. The goalie makes a save as Regis tries to throw it up and not out as King is there to keep that in. And goes to the near corner here. Regis has it, going to try to throw it up. The bounce of the circle. That's going to be another icing. And even though the play is dominated by Valor here, we've got Regis with their 3 power play goals keeping this close. It's 4-3 for Valor. Not sure what's the ref's just trying to get the puck. So we got 4:15 left in the second period here. And oh no, we got a penalty on Valor again. Oh, it's a. I don't see the number, but it looks like purchase in there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Whistling up, we're short-handed again. This is not boded well for the Valor so far, as Regis has only scored goals in the power play. We go far side, looks for a one-timer, but that gets missed. Regis in the corner. Really going to look back to the point. They do, and that is mishandled. And Bremer now can't quite get it out. If he got a stick on it, he was gone. And they're going to call a penalty on Regis here as he corralled Bremer, threw him down. Good effort by Bremer there to draw that penalty, but if he had got a stick on that puck, he was gone. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but that second effort caused the Regis defenseman to grab him and haul him down, and so that'll even things up. We'll go 4-on-4 with 3:56 left in the second. Got a lot of ice out there, so we've got Fisher and Deep up front, Foy and O'Donnell. See if we can get one here. Fisher in the drive, decides to push it forward, kicks to himself, he's on the backhand, tries to throw it over to Deep, almost off of his foot, and then the puck's still loose in front. Regis goalie finally covers it up here and get a whistle, and we'll try that again. Fisher steps in, tends to win that job, but Deep has it in the corner. Fights off the checks, behind the net, looking to O'Donnell, gets to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, with some patience, decides to feed it down low to Fisher. Fisher with a man on. Keeps spinning here, buys some time behind the net. He's going to backhand it to Deep in the corner. Deep back to Fisher. Fisher up to Foy. Foy decides to go back to Fisher. Fisher tries to make a move that gets picked off, but Deep is there with some help. Slides it down to Fisher. Fisher behind the net. He's going to step up in front. He's going to try to jam it home. Goalie's there to cover it. Deep try to bang in that rebound. Puck is still loose. Fisher now has it. Makes that move, and there's a whistle. Well, no, that's not off. Puck is loose. Not sure why the whistle, but regardless, it sounded, so play stops. Got 3:09 left. 54 seconds in the Valor penalty. We'll have under 10 seconds of a power play once that man escapes the box. We got Sutter out there with Bevan. Coffee and in. That puck goes down to Sutter. Sutter's going to battle. Takes off his man. He got 2 men on. Maintains possession. Gets to Bevan. Bevan's going to look in front of the net. Decides to carry it out high to the blue line. Spins off of his man. On the top of the circle. He feeds it down to Sutter. Goes to the net for a give and go just outside of his reach. A really good play there. Just couldn't quite corral it as he's going to spin in the corner. Sutter with some help. He has possession. He's going to maintain behind that. Feeds it back to Coffee. Coffee up high. Gets it back to Sutter at the far hash. Sutter fakes the pass. Top of the zone. Tries to carry it in. That gets knocked off. Imms there to keep it and gets it to Coffee at the top of the circle. Fires a shot. Gets deflected over the net. Up Bevan into the corner. Makes it move around all by himself. Makes a move around the fence. Tries to jam that home as well, but the goalie's there to make that stop as this Regis goalie has made some really good saves this evening. This game could be out of hand already if it wasn't for him. We got 1 second left in the Valor penalty, and apparently my math isn't as great on Saturday. I promise it's normally quite good. We're gonna have 19 seconds on that power play once Purchase escapes the box. 2:16 left in the stanza. We've got Canapari. He's going to win the job back to Sutter. Sutter's going to make a move and has the puck and fire a shot. Doesn't quite get all of it, but it doesn't matter. Canapari's there to knock it home. Good play by Mateo as he stretches out as that puck is loose and whacks at it, gets it past the goalie. Technically a power play goal for Valor, so I think the 5th power play goal of this game. Regain that 2-goal lead with 2:11 left in the second. Canapari, Tarbert, Purchase, Stanley, and King out there. He just gets a puck. We're going to dump it to King. King's going to chip it up. The boards Purchase. Skates it to the middle, maintains possession, backs it over to Stanley. Stanley now They throw up the boards. Tarbert, that gets knocked away. Up to Purchase here in the near boards. He's got Canapari, hits Canapari, can't quite connect. Goes underneath Canapari's stick. He's going to battle in the corner here. The puck is thrown in front. Purchase can't quite get a hand on it. As Regis now is going to pick it up and skate it out. They got some numbers for the first time all game, I think, and that gets turned over. Defenseman had it and threw it away for a second, and now we get up to Tarbert as he tries to bank a Purchase down the middle of the ice. Got a man on him. The puck is loose. It's kicked up by Stanley. Stanley's going to follow his dump in behind the net. Lays a check. Puck is loose for a second. Regis here trying to jam it up the boards. Baird now on the ice with Bremer. And we got a 3-on-3 battle here on the near boards near the hash. And continuing the battle down there. Bremer finally gets it loose, dumps it around. Baird skating hard. Regis has it, throws it up and out, and that's just too much snow on there, so that won't travel it. Length of the ice for an icing. So Regis going to try to backhand and it gets tipped off. Target's still out on the ice there. He's going to have to get off for a change here shortly. Just can't because it's a long change, and that gets passed back to the defense and going to dump it all down. Sorry, dump it all the way down. For about 37 seconds left. We'll take the icing just to get some fresh legs on the ice. Like Fisher's line will come out. O'Donnell will join Barone. Fisher wins that back to the far side. Barone chips it up to deep backhands it down the ice. Bevan on the chase. He's got one man to beat. He does end up with it, but he's behind the net. Fights off a check, gets to Fisher. 2-on-2. Bevan steps up in the corner, backhands it to Fisher. He's got a man all over him. Has to kick it to himself. Ends up with the puck in the corner. He's going to spin. He's at the point open. He decides to dump it down low. Bevan with a good check. Gets it to deep. Good cycle down the corner here. Bevan, if he's going to backhand it towards the front of the net, there's nobody there, but O'Donnell steps in the near corner. And that will be the end of the period. With Valor again scoring on the late power play. They go up 5-3. Back shortly. All right, so it does look like we're going to get a wash here, which is great because you need it. The ice is pretty torn up. And teams will get a much needed rest here, so we'll be back in about 10.
just 5-on-5. Yeah. Yeah. It's basically the almost black and white village. Real cannibals. You gotta know that. They're calling it. You gotta know that.
right, back for action for the third period here. Fisher's line on the ice. Boy and O'Donnell back in about 15 minutes on the clock as that puck goes back to Regis here in the blue. They're going to try to dump it down. They got their whole team on this left side here. Goes back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking far side. Looks up to Fisher instead. Fisher is going to cross the blue line. Leaves it to Bevan. Bevan stops, tries to backhand it to a pinching O'Donnell. Gets knocked away and out of his own deep. So he's going to decide to dump it down, but there is another penalty. And O'Donnell's going to step in. There was a stick on the ice. I'm guessing you're going to call a slash, not stick of his hand. They're calling almost everything. This is not pickleball. They allowed some contact. We got 20 seconds into the period. Valor goes down. Man, it's the only time Regis has scored a goal here is when they got a man advantage, but hopefully Valor will be able to kill this one off for you with the puck. Circles around there. He's going to slap it off the boards. That gets picked off as Regis now at the near hash. Good body position by Fisher as he kicks it up too deep. Enters his zone. He's going to try to make a move. It gets knocked away. Regis now. Good steal by Fisher. He's going to stick handle through 3 or 4. He's going to pass it back to 4. And his stick goes the length of the ice back into the Valor zone. Got Regis chasing. Floyd fends off a check. Decides to dump it all the way down as he should. That the fend on pass here. Regis goes D to D. They're going to dump it in. Floyd now behind the net with 3 men on him. Kicks up to Fisher. Fisher decides to backhand it all the way down. Good play. We're down to 1:10 left on the penalty. He just picks up behind the net. They're going to regroup here, and they will try to pass it up far side. That gets turned over as Coffey hits the ice now. He's going to skate back, kills some seconds, dumps it down. Bevan still out there with some energy in the corner, forces the defenseman to turn it over to Tarbert. Tarbert throws one short side, dismisses the net. Regis behind the net. Bevan with some forecheck here. He just shakes him off and comes up to the near zone. Just makes one move. Defenseman skating up the ice across the red line. Under the zone, going to fire a shot. Offside. Ref's pointing. Not all the way down. It's going to be a face-off here just outside the blue line. Bremer, Purchase, Im, King. 38 seconds left. That penalty. Face off off, but ends up back to King. King dumps it all the way down. Off the boards. And shot at net, actually. Well, he lays the stick down to block it. He's going to leave for his defenseman as he goes around the net. Bremer some light pressure here in front. They're going to come to this near side. Cross the blue line and dump it down. King will be back behind the net to pick it up. He's going to have it with some time. He dumps up the far side here. Bremer is going to battle at the hash. A couple of Regis players as Bremer kicks it to the boards with his skate, I'm assuming. He just gets it back to the point to throw it down. That penalty is now over. They get a shot from the point, though. Good save by goaltender. The puck's in the corner. We're going to see another penalty here. What? I don't understand what that call is going to be at all. It's on Regis. And they are... And sometimes the ref lets them play. This is not one of those times. So Regis is going to take a penalty, and 12:33 left in the third period. We'll see Canapari, Fisher, Bevan up front, Deep and Stanley on the blue line. Canapari gets that puck back to Stanley. Stanley over to Deep. Deep back to Stanley. Stanley gets knocked off his stick, and that's going to be out. Dumped down. Deep's the last one here. He's going to make a move around his man. He's going to skate up the ice. Passes it up to Stanley, who's across the blue line. Kicked off his stick, but Fisher's there to pick up the loose change. Valor at the top of the circle. It gets down low to Bevan. Bevan's going to backhand it back down. Regis players there first. They're going to try to shovel it to the far side. They do, and that's going to get knocked out. Deep has it. He's going to circle at the red line. He's going to make a move around another man that gets knocked off his stick. Canapari's there to pick it up. Catches it over to Fisher. Mishandles that. And good description of sloppiness there. Deep is back. behind the net. And try to regroup a little bit here with the pass up to Bevan. Bevan makes a move. Good check by Regis. They pick up the puck. They dump it down. Stanley now with it. And to trickle behind his net by some time. Covering this near boards pass behind Bevan. Bevan's going to end up with it though. And goes up the boards to Deep. Deep now is going to feed it far side to Bevan, who's going to get off the ice. But Fisher's there. Now he has it across the red line. Feeds it to Purchase across the line. Now into the zone. Gets it to Canapari. Canapari tries to stick handle. It's knocked off of his stick as Regis now ends up with the puck leaving the zone with it. Coffee ends up with it behind the net, and there you go. Canapari now with some speed across the blue line. Heads Purchase on the far side. He's got a man to beat. Tries to get a shoulder. Gets it towards the net. Puck is loose for a second. Canapari's there again, loose in front, and still loose. Canapari with a backhand, a second backhand. Puck is loose. Another shot on net. Sutter's out trying to jam it home, and the penalty shot. My guess is Regis player must have played it in the crease with his hand. That's typically what's called the penalty shot, as you put your hand on the crease. On the puck in the crease with. You put your hand on the puck in the crease as a player, and you get a penalty shot. We'll see who's going to take it. All of the players on Valor is looking at the coach. And we'll see who they're going to say gets the penalty shot. And looks like Sutter's going to be the one to take it. So one of the most exciting plays in hockey. You don't see it very often at this level. Sutter's circling around. Regis player or fans are beside themselves as they obviously don't know the rules, but nothing new. Sutter's getting ready here. A lot of production on this. Sutter now taking some time across. Goes left to right. Gets in the middle. Stick handling. Throws it up the top corner. Corey doesn't even move. Beautiful shot. Completely freezes him, and that is now a 6-3 lead by Valor with 10:37 left in this one. Coach makes the right call, and that, not sure if that clock's not running. So I don't know if we're out of time, which is weird. It's giving me clean the ice, but this penalty will basically be over. So we'll be back to 5-on-5 here immediately. That goes to Coffee, gets over to Tarver. Tarver decides to go back to Foy. Outside of his reach, but he goes behind the net. The player on and takes a hit. Good hit. And now that's loose in front, and that is a goal by Regis. As puck gets thrown behind the net, Foy picks it up, takes a hit. Regis picks it up, throws it out in front. Another man who's not picked up in front of the net and is able to throw that puck up and past Rhett for Regis's fourth goal. Almost identical to one of the earlier ones. We got 10:06, and Regis gets it back to within 2. Fisher line comes out. Stanley and Coffee back there. Nope, sorry, Stanley and King back there. It gets dumped in. Bevan, picking up, he gets pulled down. Not penalty there, which is weird since they pulled everything. That gets thrown all the way down to the icing. Look at the offensive zone face-off. Keep that same 5 personnel out there. He just ends up with a puck off the driving skate, and they just throw it towards the net that's high. Oh, and might get a little jostling in front of the net as one of their forwards decides to touch our goaltender. Usually that's not appreciated, but we let it go. Clock is running, so we must be short on time. Got 9 minutes and ticking here. Victor steps up. Regis wins that draw again. Going to skate to the middle of the ice, but Bevan's there to knock it out. The puck is loose for a second. Regis defenseman's able to pick it up and going to circle around a little bit here. Is trying to find a place to go with it, but good job by Fisher to force it. They decide to go behind the net, and Got another whistle here. Looks like Regis going towards the box. Players unhappy because it's been a parade into those things now. And whistle stops at 8:29. Great numbers, by the way. And we'll see the power play unit come out here again. They've got lots of practice tonight. I like to see some other kids out here, but it's good to get that practice, I suppose. We got Bevan down in the corner. Gonna take a check, but gets it over to Fisher. Fisher now makes a move. It's on the dot, gives it back to Bevan. Looks for a give and go. Bevan decides to hold it, gets it over to Deep. Deep throws one towards the net. Deflected up and out. Fisher the dot, loses it. Gets back to Regis. They're going to try to kick it up and not out. As Deep's able to keep it in. Fisher poked off his stick. Bevan now backhand to Fisher behind. Steps up, goes towards the net. Puck is still loose. Fisher behind the net. Has some time. Backhand it over to Bevan. Regis now is going to pick it up and real like go out of the zone here. And just dump it behind the net. Stanley's there. Lots of time is going to fans on that. Leaves it for Deep. Deep now is going to skate up to the blue end and try to pass it to Fisher off of his. So Canapari's there to pick it up. He leaves it for Deep. Deep's going to backhand it down to Fisher. Fisher's going to cycle it up to Purchase. He gets it back to Deep. Deep's got a man on him. He decides able to get to Fisher. Fisher down low to Purchase. Purchase now gets it back to Fisher. That gets deflected by Regis. Good step up by Deep. Purchase to Fisher. Fisher to Purchase in front. Can't get a handle on it. He decides to get it back to Canapari. Throws it in front for Fisher. Fisher almost gets a stick on it. Going, makes a good save. Canapari now in the corner with some time. Tries to feed it to the far side to Stanley, who was open, but that gets picked away, and they're going to dump it down. So 3 seconds left on that power play. That'll kill it. Rhett has with a man on him. He lifts his stick. Regis now has it, going to throw it in front. That gets deflected by Stanley, who that gets turned over to Regis now in his zone. Going to throw it in front. They still fuck, and that is loose for a second. Deep is there to knock it away. A lot of excitement here as we finally dump it down. Canapari takes the icing. And it gets deflected, so it's waved off. Regis is going to try to skate it out. Purchase it and knock it away. Puck is now at the near boards. Coffey's there to throw it up. That gets picked off again, and that's loose for a second. Purchase now decides to back it into his zone. Buys some time, gets it back to Coffey. Coffey now the near boards, up off the boards. Good play, Tarbert. Outside of his reach, that goes all the way down. Sutter now with some chase, goes behind the net. Fenceman circles. He's going to skate up the ice with some speed. Enters the Valor zone. He drops it, leaves it. Gets thrown to the far side. There's a man there as Regis picks up on the near hash. Going to go to the top of the zone. Regis now with possession at the slot. Going to fire a high shot. And that's ridiculous. This is the third time that Red has been knocked. And Regis can get a penalty for this one. Like, you cannot touch the goalie. That one knocks him over. Ref does a good job keeping his head there as ref calls a penalty. You can't knock a goalie over. Regis fans again don't seem to understand the rules, but it's okay. Clock is ticking. Penalties already clicking off the board. We've got under 5 minutes left in this game. Valor still appreciating that 2-goal lead, and again we'll get the #1 power play unit out. A little more practice. And Stanley's going to dance around his man. That actually gets knocked out. He's good angle to keep that guy off of the puck, and he's going to skate in the zone. He's going to take a shot on net. Well, he gets the pad on it. Covers it up. Get a face off again to his left. Stanley picks up, steps up to pass the puck down to Fisher. Fisher throws it back, but that gets picked off, but Buckley's able to pick it back up near the blue line. Now it's time to Bevan. Bevan on the near side, far side to Stanley. Good look, Stanley now with some time, and that's another penalty is getting called. Like outside of the play, I don't understand. He wasn't watching what was happening in front of the net, but the ref was, and now Canapari's going off. 2 minutes for a cross check. Nobody hit the ice, but I'm not sure if they're getting paid by the call maybe tonight. I think that's happening. Regardless, this game is ending quickly. We're at 3:30 left in the clock. Regis wins that draw. Back to Foy. Foy backhands it back to Coffey. Coffey now is just going to dump it down. Has Tarbert, almost gets it to him. Stretch pass there. Regis just gets a stick on it. And Regis with possession here across the blue line into the corner. Going to circle around the net. They can't make a pass there. Tarbert has it. Kicks up to himself. Purchase now. Tries to make a move. Does. Net is empty. Tarbert throws it towards the net. Just misses. So Regis has pulled their goalie here as it's a 6-on-4. And Valor is getting the puck to stay in the zone. It just swings at the puck here. Regis is going to end up with possession into the zone. They're going to take a shot from the blue. That gets deflected. Good stick by Coffey. As that puck is now dumped down by Purchase all the way down. Coffey had lost his stick, but kicks it. And it looks like that's in 2 pieces. So we'll see if that's a potential to get that repaired. Regis now into their zone. They're going to try to stretch pass across the blue. And it was offside for a second. Another shot misses on the far side. Goes up to the point, and that is loose for Sutter. Sutter now across the red line. Got an empty net. The man on fires a shot, and that one's going to ice it. With 2 minutes and change, Valor's going to go up by 3 goals here, and this is all but over. 7 4s on the board, and officially we'll let the clock tick off here. We'll see a couple more plays. Hopefully everyone will keep their heads, but Valor's going to escape the victory tonight, and much earned. Regis goalie played well when he was in the net. Could have been worse. Regis taking advantage of their opportunities on the power play for sure. Puck's going to go towards the net. Rhett's going to cover it. And it looks like there's a little bit of discussion there as that stick may have grazed Rhett's helmet on the way by, but everyone's okay with that. Moving at 30. Fisher's line on the ice. King gets up to Bevan. Bevan's going to hit Fisher. Doesn't hit Fisher. Goes under Fisher. Stick goes all the way down. That'll be an icing. Any whistle now. Of course, we're taking 20, 30 seconds off this clock, so we'll probably have one more draw here. A good night for Valor hockey is 2 wins over Regis. Oh, puck is loose for a second. Good job by Rhett. Again, that puck. Oh no, it actually goes in. I couldn't see. Did that go in? No, it didn't go in. It's a good save by Rhett. That puck goes loose for a second. The Regis player got behind all of the Valor players. It's not the first time that happened tonight, but Rhett was there to make the stop. Puck gets stuck in the zone and it finally gets out. Tarbert's there to offside there. Delayed offside. Oh, here we go. Loose across the blue line. He's going to tough angle shot. Hits the side of the net. 15 seconds left here. Puck is loose in front for a second. He just dumps it down in his back. And he's going to spend a few seconds here still counting. It throws up the ice. He just now entering the zone. So now we're going to have one last check here at the end of the game. And that's it. 7-4 victory for your Valor Eagles. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Looks like the ref's going to, with a couple of bucks, might make a final call here as Hockman scorekeeper. We'll see. We'll get a handshake, and this one's done. Thanks for listening. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Talk to you next weekend.